Like your father is married, yeah?
Yes.
Would you be happy with your father having sex with your mother? You don't speak like this.
Yeah.
But you want to make it look bad because why? We live in a different society now. Okay?
Am I happy about my father having sex?
No, would you be happy to come, someone tell you, so your father had sex with your mother?
I mean,
no one speaks like that.
Clearly they did, because that's why
No, but we don't speak like this, do we?
But that's why
No, do we speak like this?
What do you mean, do we speak like
Like if I meet someone, stranger or anyone, I said, so your father, how old your mother was? 25. So your mother had sex with your mother 25. I mean, like, no one speaks like that. But I know you're saying it because to make it look bad, okay?
How am I saying it to make it look
Yeah,
bad?
because why?
Shock effect.
Would you rather I use a different
He's
word?
he's married to her.
He had sex with her. I don't mind if they got, well, if
No,
you're married to
is he
signing
married?
paper, it's about having sex with
No, we
her.
don't speak like that anyway. So my point here is, do you know about presentism?
No.
Presentism is a logical fallacy that people use in our time,
What's
which
that?
is they utilize our
Social dynamics.
social dynamic to judge people of the past. Which
No,
is a fallacy.
But people tell me that Muhammad, correct me wrong, was Muhammad a
It's the best
perfect moral
example. I
example?
knew he's going to come with this. Yes, but when it
So
comes
should we act like Muhammad now?
now, listen to carefully. Not everything Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did, we have to follow it. Even the Muslim scholars spoke about it. For example, why don't you ask Muslims, why don't you get married to a woman older than you, 25 years old? Prophet Muhammad got married to a woman, she was 20 years older than him. Why no one is saying we should follow him in this? Because why? This is not something abnormal now. But because getting married to a 9 years old, it became abnormal, even though 300 years ago, universally, was something normal, okay? Because the girls back in those days was different. So the point here is, not everything Prophet Muhammad did, we have to follow.
But was it moral though?
So things, give me an objective criteria why it's immoral.
I don't believe there is objective morality.
So
There's
therefore,
only subjective morality.
so it's subjective. So therefore, if your criteria is subjective,
Yes.
therefore you could be right or wrong.
Yes, of
So you're not sure.
Well, no, there is no objective. You don't have objective morality
Forget about
either.
me. Forget about me.
No, you don't have objective morality
Forget about
either.
me now.
No one has objective
Okay,
morality.
forget about me
Objective morality
now.
doesn't
You just
exist.
accepted your criteria is subjective, correct?
Yeah, all morality is
No,
subjective.
no, I'm talking to you. What's your name?
John.
John, my name is Shamsi. So Shamsi is speaking to John.
Yes.
Shamsi is not speaking to the whole world.
Sure.
Not to everyone. Okay, so let us stick to each other. So John, you just admitted your criteria is subjective.
Yes.
Which means it could be right and wrong.
Yes.
So therefore you're not sure.
Well, I think it's good to. There's no objective morality.
Are
that's it.
they asking are this objective or not? Subjective criteria, which means
Yes.
you're not sure.
Well, yeah, you debate what's right or wrong.
No problem, you're not sure.
Yes.
If you're not sure, can you criticize something?
Yeah, of course you can.
But you're not sure if it's right or wrong.
Well, there's not
You need to make up your mind
100%.
first.
Hang on.
Let me give you. I'm sorry. So
No,
let me give you
no, mate. You talked about 100 miles an hour.
No, I didn't. You're speaking at the same time.
No, listen. So my point is simply this: there is no objective. So some people like you believe with objective morality because the invisible man of the clouds gave it.
I don't believe in a man.
He didn't really.
Stop talking about Christianity. I'm not Christian. I'm Muslim.
So the invisible spirit, the God, whatever,
I don't believe
gave
in.
you objective
I wouldn't use
morality.
the term spirit.
Whatever way it is, your God, Allah, gave
The
you
creator of
morality.
everything.
Okay, right there. He's given you objective morality.
Thank you.
I think you're mistaken about it. I'm an atheist. I don't think that God's the people.
I think you should be the last person to speak about Prophet Muhammad getting married to Aisha as an atheist. Why? Because as an atheist, you don't have no objective criteria.
You don't either. You have subjective.
You know what you're
believe
doing?
it's
You know what you're
subjective.
doing?
You only have subjective.
John, you know what you're doing?
What am I
It's like
doing?
someone tell you raped a woman instead of defending yourself. Say, but you killed someone too. That's what you're doing. You have to defend your.
This is what people do when I. This is
John,
what happens when
you
I
just
speak to
admitted.
people.
John, just admitted to us. We don't have to start shouting over each other, but you just admitted to us, from everyone here,
Yes.
that your criteria is subjective.
Yes.
Which means
Everyone's criteria is subjective.
Are we speaking about everyone or you?
Me.
Okay. Doesn't mean because you have subjective,
Sure.
therefore everyone. You don't know everyone in the world, do you?
Sure.
Okay, so stick to yourself. So if your criteria is subjective,
Yes. Yes.
which means it could be right or wrong.
Yes.
So therefore, you have to make up your mind first,
Yes.
before then start speaking about Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah,
you
I
have
agree,
no,
I agree. So
alhamdulillah, you agree.
That's what I think. So I
That's
make,
it.
So,
So
yes,
it is possible.
subjectively, I try to figure out what's right and wrong. Partly by engaging people in discussion.
Okay.
We try and reason our way to what's right or wrong. And I think that avoiding suffering is a good thing to do. And we have good reason to believe that having sex with children causes suffering.
Okay, first issue is not a child. This is
Nine.
a fallacy you're doing.
9
okay,
years old.
it's not a child. Okay. Secondly, again, as an atheist,
Yes.
is it possible that a man getting married to a girl she's 9 years old, it could be right?
Well, it could be, yes.
It could be. So therefore, not sure. It's waste of time.
No, it's not a waste
Yes, it
of
could
time.
be.
No, the point of subjective morality is to try and discuss it. Listen,
Okay, no, but it's
really
wasting
different.
John, it's waste of
Morality,
time.
moral philosophy is art. right, subjectively, we try and reason and find our way to what's right or wrong.
But we can't
you could just think, okay, what's written down in this book came from the creator, therefore that's all right and wrong. So shagging 9-year-olds, that's all great. We could do that.
John,
Or alternatively, we could say live in the real world, admit that God doesn't exist, and try and work our way out right and wrong from there.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not glad that there is no objective morality. I think a world would be better with objective morality. But in reality, there isn't any. So we have to go from there and try and work out what's right or wrong.
Okay, so
And
John,
a lot of people will say, because of the suffering it causes, because of the risk of manipulation, that a man in his 50s having sex with
no,
a
it's not,
woman is a
because
man.
firstly, like I said to you, is marriage only sex for you?
Pardon?
Is marriage only sex for you? So
not
why
the
don't
thing
you
at
use
all.
marriage? Why is sex? Because why? I know what he's using. It's a buzzer.
Yeah.
Like it's a
It's a
buzzword.
buzzword. It's a
It's a
buzzword.
buzzword.
It's not a buzzword.
Brother,
Look,
okay,
if
was
you
he married to her?
signing a
Okay, wait.
that was one thing.
No, brother. Firstly, John, again, you are digressing the point. You cannot criticize anyone in the world because it's a waste of time, because you don't believe there is certainty. Do you believe there's absolute certainty?
No, there's not absolute certainty.
So therefore, you and
I know-
I
I'm
let
humble
me finish.
enough
I'll
to
let you
admit-
speak for long.
I'm not-
You have to
I'm
let me
humble
finish.
enough to
You have to
admit
let me
it.
finish.
You're not humble enough to
Forget
admit
about me now, let me finish. So therefore, logic dictates you as a person standing here who believe there's no way for us to gain absolute certainty, speaking about any prophet or any person doesn't make any sense.
No, that's not true.
It's a
That's
logical
not
argument.
true. That's not true.
How? Okay, are you...
You can say that from this other thing that we believe, that we value suffering, I think it's a good idea, a good reason to value suffering.
But could you be wrong?
Of course I could.
Khalas, my point. It's
It's not your point.
You know what Allah spoke about you, John? You know Allah spoke about you in the Quran? I'll tell you what Allah said. Allah said about the story, listen to this, so powerful. When you demonstrating to us, Allah mentioned it in the Quran 1,400 years ago.
Yes.
The new atheism
I'm prepared
movement,
to be amazed.
yeah, new atheism movement, Allah mentioned it in the Quran. Okay, the meaning of it, of course.
Sure.
As one of the scholars said, Allah said in the Quran about the story of Moses and Pharaoh. When Pharaoh asked Moses, who is the Lord of everything?
Yeah.
So Moses answered by saying, the creator of the heavens and the earth and that which is in between, if you have any certainty. The scholar, one of the scholars said, meaning, if you have no certainty that God exists and you should be worshipped alone, you have no certainty about nothing else. And this is exactly who you are.
No,
because you don't believe in God, you have no certainty about nothing else.
I don't think. What do you mean by certainty in terms of morality? No, that's the point of subjective morality. You have to try and work out what.
Okay, are you certain? Certainly speaking to me right now, are you certain?
Yes.
Are
Well, as
you,
close to certain as I can be. Yes.
so there's doubt.
Or if someone says, "Oh no, you're plugged in at the Matrix," I
I'm
don't
talking
take
about
that view.
someone.
I don't take that view very seriously.
Yeah.
But some people say you've heard the argument that we're all living in a simulation.
Yeah.
I don't take that argument seriously, but it could theoretically be possible.
So it's possible.
Yeah, if me and you were plugged into a simulation and neither of us.
Okay,
knew
but
about it.
is it? Are you certain?
I'm
Without any
close
doubt?
to certain.
So there's doubt.
There's a tiny slither of
So,
doubt that
there,
I'm plugged
so,
into the
there,
Matrix.
so there's doubt that you're not speaking
Yes.
to me.
Yeah, of course.
There is doubt speaking
A
to.
tiny slither of doubt. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
regardless, there is doubt.
Yes.
So there is doubt.
How would you know if you were? No, answer me this question. How would you know if you weren't plugged into the Matrix?
No, I'm certain I'm speaking to you because why? How? I'll show you I'm certain speaking to you.
So you're
If
definitely sure that you're not
I'll show you.
in
If I take your phone, you'll be so certain to go to the police to tell them Shamsi took my phone. You're not gonna start thinking, it could be never took my phone. Give me your phone, please. If you're, huh?
No.
You see? See, you know
but you
deep
still
down. You
wouldn't
lie.
know. No,
Allah mentioned lie. You know.
It's
You
not
lie.
deep down. As I said, there is a tiny possibility. Some people, like Elon Musk, I think, must take it seriously.
Forget about Elon Musk. Forget about John Shamsi.
Some people take the possibility that we live in a simulation very seriously. I don't take it very seriously, but it is
So
theoretically
you're certain that you're speaking to me right now?
not 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So
99.999%.
my conclusion to everyone, therefore, you standing here criticizing anything doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Because
It does.
Because
listen, guys.
allow me to
If
finish,
you want
allow
to
me
pretend,
finish.
you want to
John,
pretend that you
allow
have
me to finish.
objective morality. I
John,
get it.
John, let me finish.
It's much worse
John, let
to
me
live
finish.
in reality.
Let me
I
finish.
agree.
Let me finish.
Let's pretend that we
Let me
live in
finish.
reality.
Let me finish.
We live
Understand me
objective
more.
morality.
You
Yes.
just admitted to me you have reasons for believing something wrong, but those reasons you could be wrong, correct?
They could be wrong. Of
Take care of
course.
yourself. That's it. Done. So
You're not
standing
done.
here.
It's okay.
No, it's
okay,
done.
guys.
Take
Let's
care
all
of yourself.
pretend. No, let's all just pretend.
They're not pretending. Bye bye.
No, we're friends. I agree. Life would be better if there was objective morality. I'm
Believe in
not
God.
happy about the fact that there is no.
So who gave you life?
Pardon?
Who gave you life?
I mean, what do you mean materially?
So who gave you life? Not just,
My parents did, obviously.
so your parents gave you life.
My parents created me, yes.
Gave you life.
Same way your parents created you.
So if your parents gave you life,
Yes.
so therefore logic dictates now, your parents have a power to give a life, correct?
Well, to create others, yes.
Yeah.
That's
so
what we're here for.
So when you die, how come your parents cry for you? Why they cannot give you life again? If it was up to them in the beginning.
Wait, what?
you
You're asking
have
why
it.
my parents can't resurrect me?
If your parents had the power to give your life when you were nothing,
Yes.
logic dictate they will be able to give you power when you are something.
No, that doesn't
Okay,
make
that's
sense.
logical.
That doesn't
Because
make
if
sense
someone is
even in
able,
the slightest.
if someone is able to make a car from scratch, is able to fix it if it breaks down. You understand? So therefore, if your parents gave you a life, and you have to stick to it.
Hang
So
on.
your parents gave you life.
No. So just
Your
because
parents
my
give you life.
parents have the possibility to create me, it therefore means that
Possibility
they'll
or
be
they
able to
did?
risk. They did.
So certainty.
Yeah,
They have the power.
Again, as close to certainty as we can get to, yes.
Take care of yourself. Alhamdulillah for Islam. Lie. That's the outcome of atheism, no certainty.
No certainty. All right,
Yeah.
we're certain it's all right to shack 9 year olds then. Let's be certain about that then.
No, you're certain. Firstly,
Oh, look, you know,
firstly,
listen,
Prophet Muhammad was married to a girl. And herself,
6-year-old.
no, she was 9 years old. And
I thought they got married when she
no,
was
no,
some-
no.
I thought
They consummated
she
marriage
married-
when she was 9.
Yeah, so
And
that's
he's
sex
known,
when
it's
she
called
was
birthright.
9, correct, yes.
Brother, if you talk about sex, I think
Don't say that.
you're
No,
mentally,
just sex.
you think it's only sex. Your father and your mother only have sex.
I don't think it's only sex.
Okay, so marriage,
They got married when they were-
My
when she
question
was
to you, is
6,
marriage
correct?
only sex or not?
No. I've already
So
said
therefore,
this.
why you,
I've already said that.
when you speak of Prophet Muhammad, you mention the word sex. I know why, because it's a buzzword that you want to
It's not a
utilize.
buzzword.
And I'm
It's
telling
true,
you,
it's what they say.
okay, is it wrong for someone to
What would you rather I
you
said?
as an atheist,
What would
let
you
me
rather-
finish.
what would you
As an
rather I
atheist,
said
as
instead of
an
sex?
atheist, he has no problem objectively for a man to sleep with a baby 2 months old.
What
Do you
would
have
what
problem?
would you rather-
Do you
Yes,
have
I do, I do,
objectively?
yes. No, there's no objective.
That's it. That's my
I've
point.
already said
So
it.
you could be right.
Pardon?
You could be right.
Well, yes, it could be.
It could be right for a man to sleep with 2 months and it's trying to be Prophet
There is
Muhammad.
no
way.
objective
You
morality.
could never
There is
claim
no
to be Prophet
objective
Muhammad.
morality.
He
There
said
is
it
no
could be
objective
right for a
morality.
man to speak
Guys,
with 2 months old
we can live.
and he was not Prophet Muhammad.
We
Take care of
can
yourself.
live. We
The
can
case is
live.
done.
We
You know,
can pretend
this man
to live
is
in the
stubborn.
world where
Take
we
care of
have
yourself.
objective
Bye bye.
morality, guys.
Alhamdulillah.